Yo, 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 yo. What's good with it, man? It's the homie Mac, music, art, culture, knowledge. Reporting live from the Dogon. Each one teach one, peace and love. If you have yet to do so, like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Follow the movement on Instagram at MacTV_82. Let's get it popping, man. This is another session of Mac Minutes. First of all, I want to say shout out to everybody that wished me happy birthday. My birthday was yesterday, February 16th. And today is actually February 17th. And it is the birthday of none other than Huey P. Newton. This guy right here. Yeah, so salute to the ancestor. Real quick, this session of Mac Minutes will be entitled Why I Can't Watch Judas and the Black Messiah. And I know some people may be kind of thrown off by that. Like, Maurice, how could you not watch Judas and the Black Messiah? Why not? And to me, it's real simple. A lot of my political leanings, my understanding of politics was molded by my family, my immediate family, and the Black Panther Party. And I guess watching this film, first of all, I want to say this film is very necessary. And I think the director Shaka King said it best. You know, this wasn't about this film was not about somehow trying to, I guess, glorify William O'Neill, who was the man that set up Fred Hampton, infiltrated the Black Panther Party, was part of the COINTEL program. It wasn't about uplifting him or humanizing him. It's really, the intent was for people to be introduced to Fred Hampton, you know, by proxy, I guess. And he was also saying, what is Shaka King also saying in the Breakfast Club interview? He was saying that essentially, you know, this film was not about Fred Hampton's politics at its core. It pretty much was just telling a story of how a movement was infiltrated through the eyes of the person who was doing the infiltration, William O'Neill. So I respect the fact that Shaka King was very transparent about that. And I think the Lucas brothers, I can't remember their names, but they wrote the story. Again, I haven't watched it. I'm saying why I can't watch it. Yeah, I know I'm all over the place right now. But the reason why I can't watch it, and I probably will watch it at some point, but just right now, I'm not emotionally ready to watch it because it frustrates me. It's like pulling the scab off a wound. You know, it's like I don't like being reminded of how our heroes were plotted against and murdered. You know, and it frustrates me because it's like a lot of people. I hear a lot of people say, you know, why don't black people just get this shit together? Why are black people still living like such and such, however way? Insert any negative word, any pejorative term. How are black people thinking, living, acting like this? And it frustrates me because it's like literally everything that black people have tried to do to bring justice, to bring unification amongst us, it's been plotted against and it's been subverted. You know, like, you know, what did J. Edgar Hoover say, who was he was the father of COINTELPRO? I mean, he pretty much said we want to stop the rise of a black messiah. And I think he also said something to the extent of if they do have a black messiah, it'll be the one that we choose or the one that we pick for them. And you know, anytime your enemy is choosing something for you, it's not gonna be good. But yeah, it's just I got 2 minutes into the film. I got to the part where H. Rap Brown was talking, and like I got really sad, you know. Like I got emotional. Like it's like black people have always had a righteous indignation, you know, and again, I just can't think of any movement that was really for the well-being of black people that wasn't infiltrated or subverted in some way, you know. And it's like black people, our struggle has really been rooted in our identity and just wanting to be humanized and just fundamental human rights. You know, we haven't. It's never been about trying to subjugate another race or control anyone, anything of that nature. And like I said, I salute to Shaka King, the director of this film again once more. I think he made a good point. Like, this is supposed to be like a flicker to the flame. You know, this should spark some curiosity, some intellectual curiosity, some political curiosity, where people would want to read more. Maybe they want to learn more about the Black Panthers. They want to read Blood in My Eye by George Joe Jackson. They might want to read Revolutionary Suicide by Huey P. Newton. They'll want to read Assata, an autobiography by Assata Shakur. You know, so I'm hoping, again, this film by proxy will be a domino casualty where it'll spark something and it'll have a positive residual effect. Again, I heard this movie was really good. I heard the acting was great. I haven't seen it, again, naturally. I haven't seen it to really have a genuine synopsis of it. But yeah, I struggle with it because, it's like pulling the scab off a wound, you know, and it just, like, it's not, this stuff is more than a movie to me. It's more than an aesthetic. Like, I've met people who were in the Black Panther Party. I've read various books, the Assassination of Fred Hampton. Like, I've read things that really humanized the Black Panther Party. And it humanized or it gave me context for black people's revolutionary struggle for liberation. And when I say liberation, wanting to be self-determined, being able to just determine your own destiny. And it's like I know about how things were infiltrated and how you had Black Panthers that turned on one another, that actually killed each other. You had Panthers that, literally lost their mind trying to liberate black people. And it hurts. It hurts because, like, again, this isn't an aesthetic. This isn't just a poster to me. Like, a Huey, I have a couple of Huey shirts. They're not just T-shirts. It's an embodiment of a movement. It's an embodiment of righteous indignation. It's rooted in the spirit of revolution, and I'm hoping that people that watch this film, it's like, shout out to my frat brother. He was saying, hopefully black men and women don't watch this film and walk away with status quo politics. And I hope, again, that this does ignite a flame in some of us. Fred Hampton was only 21 when he died. The wherewithal he had, the fortitude, the strength, the knowledge, the wisdom he had, to be such a figure in a whole movement at 21. At 21, that speaks volumes. It just makes me sad because I feel like, again, this country has always conspired against black people. Always. Excuse me, always. And a matter of fact, I think the first person the FBI actually went after was Jack Johnson. I think they tried to get Jack Johnson, who was married to a white woman. They tried to get him on the Mann Act, aka White Slavery Act, which was pretty much something created to thwart prostitution. Because at that time, I think this is like maybe in the 30s or 40s. I can't remember the exact year. But you had a lot of white girls that grew up in these farm territories, farmland, and they would leave and they would run away and rebel and go to Chicago. When they got to Chicago, they were getting pimped. Who were they getting pimped by? Black men. So there was more racial implications. Clearly there was racial implications. They called it White Slavery Act. But yeah, I guess part of me, I'm just tired of black people and our trauma constantly being sold to us as well. But I know it's beyond that. The narrative is, I think it comes from a good place. From seeing Shaka King, I almost called him Shaka Khan. Shaka King, Shaka King's interview on Breakfast Club. I feel like he's coming from a genuine place. You know, and I feel like he had good intentions with this film. And again, I probably will watch it at some point. Yeah, it's just right now I can't do it. I didn't think I would get this emotional just from the first 2 minutes because I was gone. Once I saw H. Rap Brown speak, and I just thought about Die Nigger Die, the book he wrote, and it just like I just felt just overwhelmingly despondent. I know you're like, man, you emotional ass, but no, that's how I felt. R.I.P. to Fred Hampton. What did Fred Hampton say? You can jail a revolution. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail a revolution. May his spirit, may his energy inspire all of us, and may it live on forever. May he never be forgotten. Not only just him, but all black people that fought for liberation for black people across the globe. There's a whole myriad. But yeah, again, this story needed to be told. I'm just not there yet, y'all. I'm just not there yet, but I will watch it eventually. And apparently, the emotional side of this is real because Lakeith Stanfield had to go to a therapist after he played the role of William O'Neill. And we all know William O'Neill again was the informant or the government agent. We know that William O'Neill ended up committing suicide. He jumped off a bridge, I believe. And I'm sure the weight of that just ate him up. And even when you think about, like I said, with the whole, they always tried to conspire against black movements, even with the UNIA, with Marcus Garvey, I can't remember the name of the government agent, but there was a black FBI agent that infiltrated the Garvey movement. And there also have been rumors that, Sigma Pi Phi was actually created to subvert the Garvey movement or pull people away from the Garvey movement. I'm not sure how true that is, but I heard it was just kind of on some black intellectual elitism, or just black elitists, based off of economics, and I guess economic cast. Not sure how true that is. That's just a rumor I heard. It's the homie MACK. I encourage everybody to go beyond this film. Read some books, man. Open up some literature. Why is the Dome? Give yourself a greater context for this film. But again, I probably will watch it at some point. Just not there yet. Signing off from the Dogon. Each one, teach one. Peace and love. It's the homie MACK, man. I'm out.